Do you jack it up or drop it down to the ground? Put the juice in the goose or the coke in the crown? Whatever makes you feel like a rock star.
Okay guys, so we're going to be working on this today. The bed. I got to get this bedside spot welded back on because all the spotlight welds were broke on this one side because the guy apparently had a camper. That's what these holes up here are for, are for tying a camper down. Apparently a camper that went in the bed, so we're gonna work on this. Well, we're gonna work on it as soon as the snow melts off it. Yeah, we got some snow. So yeah, let this warm up, thaw out, and we'll be on the bed here. Okay, so we got a dry bed now to work with. Got my bedside clamped down. Now, there's only 4 spot welds on this. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. So I'm going to try to respot them on. Nothing fancy here, guys. I'm just going to grind it down here and just respot them on there. I may add a few over here, over there, something, or maybe one up here. There are no spot welds down here, and there's nothing on the other side either, so pretty amazing that there's only 4 spot welds on this, but I guess it holds, so no reason to over-engineer here. Just fix the spot welds that broke. I gotta take off my heat shield. This is the heat shield for the muffler. Might straighten it up a little bit. It's bent up there. I got the bolts all out. Just a bunch of bolts holding that in, small bolts. I've been in here kind of getting ready for the fluid film. I was vacuuming out under there, cleaning up under there. I'm gonna take off the little plastic shrouds there so I can get my fluid film in there. They're just little plastic shields, and there's a clip, and there's a bolt there, a bolt there. I already took them out, so they're ready to come off. So I'm gonna get to probably cleaning this up so I can get them welded back on. Okay, so that's all there is. 4 spot welds, welded up. I'm going to clean them up with the grinder. I'm going to hit them with some self-etching primer there, the bare metal. And I know I didn't put no weld through primer, nothing behind there, but I really couldn't pull the bed panel far enough away to really get anything in there anyway. I wouldn't be able to clean it off, so I don't feel like it would have stuck anyway. But the whole bottom side of this bed is going to be covered with fluid film. So I'm going to be going under there and spraying. So the whole underside of this is going to have fluid film on it. So I feel like it's going to be protected enough to where I won't need like the weld through primer or nothing. So may come up in here, do some undercoating in the wheel well. And then I'll spray my fluid film just on the seam here, just to get it really nice and covered, so we don't get rust happening between the two seams here. So that is the plan, guys. I'm gonna let this cool. We're gonna get some paint on it, and then do a little bit of cleanup here, and I'll be spraying this thing with fluid film. Okay, so I'm waiting for my primer to dry on my bed. This is the fluid film that you guys have heard me talk about, that I'm going to spray on the underside of this bed. And I've also sprayed this in the rockers of the dually and that 1500 that I did the rockers on. They all got fluid film inside them. And this is what it is. It's kind of an oily, thick substance. This is what they say about it. Penetrant, lubricant, non-toxic, non-hazardous, since 1943. And it's just an oily substance that's going to stop the rust from happening on this bed. I'm going to spray this all in the nooks and crannies of the bed. You can see I've got this sprayer here, and I got this on eBay. Supposedly this is supposed to be specifically designed to spray this fluid film. Also came with 3 bottles. I only got 2 bottles here, but it came with 3 bottles. And it came with these wands, or tubes, or whatever you want to call it, really long. And you can stick them in the holes to spray your rocker panels. I'm going to use it to get inside all of these crossovers. Anywhere that you can't really get a spray gun in to spray it down. We're going to use them wands, or these extensions. And this tip on here actually has 360 degrees spray. There's holes all the way around this thing. And it sprays 360 degrees. So when you stick it in something like a rocker, or stick it in something like those crossovers, it's going to spray all the way around. So it's going to get coverage over the whole deal, not just, it's not going to just spray out the tip or one side. It's got 360 degree spray. That's what you need. It also came with another tube, but I don't think that sprays 360 degrees. I think it's just a 90 or something. This is the one I use most of the time because it's longer. It can actually reach down in there and get everything. So really nice setup here for rust proofing. So this is what I'm using, guys, the fluid film for my rust prevention. I know a lot of guys will mix up oil and stuff, and I mean, I guess if that works for you and you like doing that, it's okay. I don't really like spraying oil and stuff all over everything, but I think this stuff is better for the environment. But anyway, this is what I'm doing, guys. Gonna be getting the bottom of this sprayed. We're going to go down in there, down in the wheel well. We'll get the wheel well nice and coated. Like I said, all these crossovers. All the nooks and crannies to keep this bed, hopefully, in excellent condition just like it is now. It's going to need all the help it can get in Wisconsin here. Okay guys, so that's it for the underside of this bed. It's all nice and oily everywhere. I really didn't spray anything up in here and up in there because I gotta paint this bed. So I'll just spray that. That'll be easy just to spray these bottom pieces after I get it painted. But it's all nice and oily under here. I did a little bit of wire wheeling and I sprayed this wheel well with undercoating because I don't want the pewter showing, because the truck's not going to be this pewter color. So I had to cover that up. I'll come in here and spray the inside of this with the fluid film. Again, probably after I do the painting. Also going to spray underneath the flares. I'll spray that with fluid film under there. Once it's painted, the color it's going to be. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This thing's ready to be flipped over. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one.